Do you want to raise capital for your business? Does your business need money? I think over 90% of the entrepreneurs that I talk to, the answer is always yes. Most businesses need money. They need money at some stage, whether they're starting, in the middle, or further along down the line, they want money. So we've been running the Centonomy entrepreneur class, which is fantastic and teaches businesses how to scale. One of the greatest issues is, where do I go get the money? We've also been talking to other people who've not necessarily come through Centonomy, and they're like, capital or getting an investor is my issue. And we realize that the gap is also, people don't understand how to actually get ready for capital or get ready for an investor. I sat in this class and I just want to share with you what I learned as a business owner in this class. I mean, some of the things I had never thought about. Number one is, what do you need the money for? I ask people, okay, you say you need 10 million shillings. What's the money for? And then they go like, not sure, but you just think money will come and solve all your problems. So we learned that unless there's a plan, money does not come and solve all the problems. So what's interesting about this class is that you get to develop a business plan for your business that is taking two scenarios in mind. The business plan without the money. So without the money, how does your business look like? How much money is it making? And with the money, if I came and put 10 million shillings into the business, does your profit go up and down? And depending on your business model, you may get money, but you don't necessarily become more profitable. So it's really interesting what was happening in this class, because people were able to now zone down. Oh, then the money should come and be used in this particular area, so that the business grows and makes money. So it's not about just saying my business needs money. What do you need money for? Is it expansion? Is it distribution? Is it research? Is it product innovation? Is it hiring the right skill set? So it really gets you to think and understand your business. You see, an investor is more inclined to invest in a business if they get the sense that you as the business owner actually understand the business. The more prepared you are, the more research you do, the easier for you to get an investor. Second thing I learned is, what's your mindset and what is the investor's mindset? You see, especially if you founded a business, you're very emotionally attached. And if you look back and you're honest with yourself, a lot of the business decisions you made sometimes are emotionally driven. That doesn't mean it's always the wrong thing to do. But if you get an investor who's looking at money, they will want all decisions to lead to the money. And there's been clashes between investors and investees, because the business is thinking, oh, we'll save the world and do all these nice things. And the investor is looking at, but what are the financial implications and how do I actually get my money back? The investor is out to make a return on investment. So you've got to get your mind prepared to deal with somebody who's talking at that level. And what was interesting about this session is we learned to talk the language. You start understanding the terms and you start understanding how to break down your arguments in a way that an investor can relate to. The other take home from this is, what kind of investor do you need? I had always assumed an investor needs to be only financial. They'll come into my business, they'll give me money, they'll want a return. But something very interesting happened here. We were introduced to the concept of what we call strategic investors. They are people who, they might put money in your business, but they'll do more than that. They might offer you another market. They might offer you connections. They might offer you a distribution network. So many businesses, what you need is not only the financial. So we learned also how to be able to talk the talk to get strategic investors in. People who come in and actually get their hands dirty with you in taking the business to the next level. So this class, and I really, really encourage you to take it. It's changing how I see my business. And even if it's not about getting investment now, I'm now able to work with the end in mind. You may one day want to just sell this business, the same principles apply. You may be starting your business but in 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, 2 years, I'd like to raise money. There's nothing stopping you from running your business right now in a way that can attract the money. So it's making you attractive to an investor, but it's also making you confident of the way you run your business, such that you can have the value discussion with an investor. So that an investor doesn't come in, put in money and want 70% of your business. You're able to say, no, I've done 1, 2, 3. So if you want 70% of my business or 60%, the price is this. So you start to understand, how am I creating value in my business so that you get paid at the end of it. So you will learn how is the transaction put together, all the way from the paperwork to the valuation, to the kind of investor, to the hidden terms in contracts that sometimes are forgotten. So you will be educated, you will be literate in this transaction. The people who teach this class, the people we have partnered with, you know, the way I train on a daily basis, today they are raising money for businesses like yours. They raise money, they raise capital, they help people access banks, access investors, access even individuals on a daily basis to put money in the business. So the guys know what they're talking about. It is not theory, it is the practical things you need to do. So if you need to raise money, don't be in a hurry. Don't get an investor today and put money in today. Educate yourself, because a lot of people have gotten into problems where they got the wrong investor. I know so many people who are untying themselves. They were desperate for the money. They put money in the business. They got an investor. The investor came and took 40% of their company. And now 3 years later, they realized that was the wrong form of money, wrong form of capital, and that was the wrong investor to get into the business. And they're going through the struggle of trying to untie themselves from the investor. It wastes time, it wastes money, it stops your business from growing. So come and learn with us. And also interesting that in this same room are people who are looking. Some people come for this class and who have money, and they are looking to actually invest in businesses. So you sit in the room with those who want to invest in businesses and those who are looking to have their businesses invested in. So it's a really, really good combination. I look forward to seeing you in class. The class starts on Tuesday, the 24th of April. It runs in the evenings, 6 to 9 p.m. for 5 weeks. So your attendance is required once a week. So this is just saying once a week for 5 weeks so that you can get your business ready for money. Or you can also understand, if I'm investing in a business, what should I be looking out for? I look forward to seeing you in the class, because I must sit in this class again.